Is it time to buy or sell Supermicrocomputer stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Supermicrocomputer. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Supermicrocomputer as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.41. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently reflects no change, sitting at a loss of 0% since our initial hold accumulate recommendation. The stock currently rests at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which often presents a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $39.99 be breached, it would signal a potentially stronger rate of decline. The present 3-month trend indicates a possible decrease of 4.78% over the upcoming 3 months, with a projected return fluctuating between a decline of 11.27% and an increase of 31.71%. Extending our view to the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 17.76%. According to our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 28.49% to an increase of 80.51% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the anticipated future price between $30.69 and $77.48. Our latest daily update for Supermicrocomputer includes the headline: on Tuesday, Supermicrocomputer stock price gained an impressive 7.19%. The Supermicrocomputer stock price gained 7.19% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025. The price rose from $40.04 to $42.92. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 7.06%, with a low of $40.17 and a high of $43. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 2.61% for this period. Volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 18 million more shares were traded than the day before. Overall, 37 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.59 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $66.44, while the lowest was $17.25. Currently, the price is 35.40%, or $23.52, below the 52-week high, and 65.08%, or $79.98, below the all-time high reached on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $122.90. Supermicrocomputer is back in the headlines today after its shares jumped on a new artificial intelligence partnership with Nokia, as the two companies plan an integrated data center solution. This positive product news, combined with management's recent appearance at the City Conference and fresh data showing that air and liquid-cooled AI platforms now account for approximately 70% of revenue, reinforces the company's positioning in the AI hardware cycle and helps explain renewed buying interest following a weak August that left the stock volatile. However, countering that upside, 2 shareholder litigation firms have announced investigations into past disclosures, creating an overhang that can amplify short-term volatility and prompt defensive selling or tighter options activity. In the short term, expect spiky trading. Partnership headlines can drive rallies, while legal notices can trigger pullbacks and wider swings. Over the long term, successful execution on the Nokia integration and sustained demand for high-efficiency cooling platforms would support stronger revenue and margin growth, justifying higher multiples, provided that legal issues do not result in material liabilities or significant disclosure revisions. Key things to watch include bookings, guidance revisions, and any updates from the company regarding the investigations. Analyst ratings. On Friday, July 11, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SMCI a neutral rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned SMCI a sector weight rating with an initiate action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SMCI a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, June 25, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initiate action. On Wednesday, May 14, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James again assigned SMCI an outperform rating with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to the stock of Supermicro Computer. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell as well. However, in terms of return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a buy. The following signals have been identified for Supermicro Computer. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 7.19%. Further increase is indicated until a new top pivot has been identified. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly referred to as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, and these may influence short-term developments. The Supermicro Computer stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Nevertheless, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. As the long-term average is above the short-term average, this results in a more negative outlook for the stock. With further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $47.63. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $40.93. A breakout above the long-term average will trigger another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will add another sell signal, thus strengthening the overall signal. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger revealed a buy signal 31 days ago. The short-term moving average presented a buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 22 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 25 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a sell signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 4 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Supermicro Computer. Supermicro Computer finds support from accumulated volume at $42.84, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.84 between its high and low, representing a change of 7.06%. In the past week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 3.89%. Before we explore the potential trading levels for Supermicro Computer, let's briefly discuss some important fundamental data. First, let's consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This key metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This PE ratio falls within a typical range, often observed in companies that have established histories or stable revenue streams. Additionally, the forthcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of November, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Supermicro Computer. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Supermicro Computer is at $46.61. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Supermicro Computer encounters its first support level at $42.84. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Supermicrocomputer from various analyst sources remains neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the third day of September 2025, David E. Wygand executed an insider purchase of 25,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, David E. Wygand also conducted an insider sale of 24,700 shares of common stock. Additionally, on that day, he sold 300 shares of common stock. Furthermore, on that day, David E. Wygand sold 25,000 shares of employee stock options, which are the rights to buy. Earlier, on the 26th of August 2025, Liu Lang Chu Sarah bought 1 million shares of employee stock options. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades reveals a positive insider power, with a ratio of approximately 58.629. In total, insiders acquired 2,280,226 shares, while selling 602,251 shares in the latest 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $41.19, reflecting a decline of 4.02%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal based on a pivot bottom identified just 1 day ago. Is Supermicrocomputer stock a good buy? Supermicrocomputer presents several positive indicators. However, we do not yet consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At its current price, it is better viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should maintain or accumulate their positions while awaiting further developments. Our analysis conclusion for this stock has been upgraded since the last assessment, moving from a sell recommendation to a hold. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 10th of September, we anticipate that Supermicrocomputer will open lower by 89 cents, starting at a price of $42.03. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.